Dude, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Woke up. Overtime win.
Oh, yeah.
Did you stay up for the whole thing?
I did not.
Okay.
Back and forth, overtime win for the Bengals. Trevor Lawrence left the game with an ankle sprain.
Yeah, they're saying ankle sprain. They're going to do more tests today, including an MRI. The hope is that none of the tests today reveal any kind of fracture, and if it doesn't, then it's just a question of assessing the severity of the damage and how long he'll be out.
Jeff, what did we see?
It's brutal. Like when he gets stepped on, it's bad enough, but then he gets caught underneath him as he falls down. I mean, the Jags, it's just devastating.
Also, do they not have a cart? Like,
What the?
That was weird.
what?
They just walk him
Why are they
in.
walking?
With a police officer. It's like,
The Dallas Cowboys are going to win the NFC East. Believe it or not.
I believe it. You guys are what? You guys are too negative. Yeah, no, not. The Cowboys can win the NFC East. They're a game behind the Eagles. They play the Eagles this week at home, where they're unbeaten this year. No one's playing quarterback right now better than Dak Prescott. They are poised to overtake the Eagles. Can anyone at this table tell me how long it's been since the same team won the NFC East 2 years in a row?
20 years.
20 years.
19. But
Everyone
that's
can
pretty good.
tell you that. Everyone, because you bring it up
every week.
But here's the point.
Try to help the people.
First of all, how good is Tyreek Hill?
Dude, honestly, like,
It's insane, bro.
legit MVP. Like,
It's
it's
insane.
ridiculous that a wide receiver could, but he's so the difference for everything they do. Like, it's just.
It's unreal, bro.
Tyreek Hill should be the MVP of the league. Is that an overreaction?
It is not. I mean, I've
Thank
seen
you.
2 of his last 3 games with my own eyes, including this debacle on Sunday. He is the difference maker in that offense. No shade against Tua Tagovailoa, who's having a great year. But I don't think anything works as brilliantly with the Dolphins if this guy's not out there opening things up for everybody else. And the things he can do with the ball. In a year where there's no quarterback separating himself, right, like really distancing himself, I think it's possible if he breaks that record.
I mean, and he's on pace to hit a milestone that's never happened before. 2,000 yards as a receiver. He can do it in 16 games or 17 games. It doesn't matter. The season should be commemorated with a big damn trophy for that.
Agreed.
I agree with what Graziano said. It's not a year where any of the quarterbacks is running away and hiding. He also had by far the best celebration of the season. That roller coaster was my favorite one.
How many teams can win the AFC?
4. Who do you like?
Who are the 4?
Miami, Baltimore, KC,
Yep. And
Houston. Oh,
Buffalo?
Houston.
Buffalo.
I'll give you Buffalo.
I mean,
I'm in. I'm gonna listen. I went viral yesterday. I'm gonna do it again today.
I can't listen to you keep like propping up this straw man that people are saying that Josh Allen is bad.
Yes, they are.
You did blast him.
He
You
gets
did blast him.
criticized
You did blast
more than any great player in the NFL by far.
Not more than Dak Prescott.
Again, I don't. I mean, that court and I don't really operate there very much. Like I know what.
No. I had COVID last week, and all I'm getting are
people
notes
I
from
talk to
people.
think Josh Allen is good, and that the Bills have a chance.
Left and right from people telling me, "Oh, Gritty, they're killing Josh Allen on your show. They're killing Josh Allen on your show."
You need to talk to different people.
Nobody's killing
Yes,
Josh
they were.
Allen.
They were killing
We
him.
were
Yes, they
celebrating
were.
Josh Allen.
Bills
We
Mafia. Yes,
appreciated-
they were. They were killing him.
appreciated that he was good.
After being knocked out by the Niners, a lot of people yesterday, and by a lot of people, I'm looking at Dominique shoveling dirt on Philadelphia. I'm frantically defending them.
No.
Come on, man.
Not as much, but
But it's more fun that way. There was no dirt shovel, but
it was mostly, actually, it was mostly Hembo.
They're not just barely holding on to beat the lower level teams. They're beating the best teams in the National Football
Don't
League.
speak common sense around here. You're going to get in trouble if you speak some common sense around here. We got 2 haters out here who are on the bandwagon and kicking Philly out.
you guys want to select moments.
I mean, right? Like this is Mr.
Moments.
It was only
These are
13-6
entire
and a half.
games.
No, that's right. The entire games. These are entire games where they show flaws, and the flaws are consistently the same problem. That's the issue. We're talking about Super Bowl expectations.
Yes.
If we're talking about a team that wasn't in the playoffs last year or weren't a couple plays away from winning the Super Bowl last year, then I'm like, fine, you're right. This is great. This team has metal. We're talking about a team that is expecting to win a championship, and they have glaring flaws that they've been trying to address that will not go away. That is a bad sign.
They have glaring flaws against the best team in the NFL.
Okay. Well, they want to win the Super Bowl, Jeffrey.
They're going to go play him again, bro.
Okay.
You and I both know. They're going to go play him again.
Agreed. But if they cannot beat those best teams, if they do not have a situation to address those flaws, it's going to be a problem.
You mentioned it for 30 seconds Friday. You remember when at like 10:59 after we were done talking about Hembo being naked?
Yeah.
Hembo naked.
Yeah.
What?
Good show.
Hembo called me.
Sorry,
the other
Hembo.
day. I called him about something, and he called me back. And later, for reasons known only to him, acknowledged that when he called me back, he was naked.
Oh, Hembo. Hembo.
Love it.
That's my man, Hembo.
So there's a lot to unpack there.
What
Hembo,
difference
were
did it
you
make? It wasn't a
sitting or
FaceTime. It was just an
standing?
actual call.
All right, so Eddie, you had to return the call. You couldn't even put underwear on.
It was
right?
emergent. It was emergency.
Michael Greenberg.
Was it-
calling you.
was
You
it
see a big
911?
star, Michael Greenberg. You call him up back as soon as you get out of the shower.
Did Greeny hit 911 and he had to call back?
Number two.
I don't get it. I don't get this.
Number two, you volunteered. Like, did he ask you? Or were you
Yeah.
naked? and
Were
you
you
still
dressed?
lied to him,
Were you
or,
dressed when you called me?
You needed that information.
This came up in my absence.
This might be the greatest conversation we could have.
I mean, this is the bees.
Yeah, what's that?
It's the YouTube segment.
I have to say, and as we get back to football, it was the funniest radio bit I've heard in a long time. It was so funny. And
God, it's great right now. It's not me. I don't even care about the show. I got to get back to Hembo when we're done.
Lots of questions.
I'm going down to Hembo.
Hembo's a different guy. Different kind of dude.